Welcome to Ask the Animals Productions, where we look at nature without the baggage of evolution. We want to know if the animals testify to a creator God of the Bible, or did they just happen by accident or chance? This is the topic we will be looking at in this program. Can the blind watchmaker account for this? Originally, my husband Matthew designed this program for adults with an understanding of evolutionary science. Large scientific words and concepts can sometimes be lost on the young mind of a child. This is why I put together this program in a kids version. Using the same animals my husband talks about, I have reworded this program to be understood by younger minds. Suitable for ages 5 through 14, they can now learn about the animals and see why evolution can't possibly be correct. By studying the animals in this program, kids will discover a creator God who made all things well and cares for even the lowliest of the animals. Right now, we would like to show you a sample chapter of this exciting program. To order the full program and its many animals that make evolution impossible, go to our website ask-the-animals.com to order the full DVD. Can the blind watchmaker account for this? For kids. Make sure to get the kids version.
The wood frog is an amphibian that lives across eastern and northern North America. Most frogs and amphibians try to stay away from cold areas because they might freeze to death. But the wood frog likes to live in wintry, icy places that would kill other frogs. How do they survive without freezing? Well, they don't. Wood frogs actually do freeze solid in winter. They will dig down into soft soil for the winter. Then, when the ground turns to ice, the wood frog turns to ice also. We're not just talking about being cold. Their bodies actually freeze all the way through and shut down completely. Their heart and lungs stop, and they stop breathing. Some people would say they are dead, but they're not. Then, when spring comes and it starts to get warm again, their ice cube of a body begins to warm up as the ice around them melts. After a few hours, they start hopping around again looking for insects to eat. Can this be the work of chance? Or do you think God gave them this ability to still be alive after being frozen solid? The Bombardier Beetle likes to play with chemistry. It has a way of mixing chemicals in its body to spray at any animal that tries to eat it. Have you ever seen a scientist in a lab mixing things like chemicals together? When you mix some chemicals together, you can get an explosion. Things start to blow up and make a mess. Inside the Bombardier Beetle are chemicals. When the beetle mixes these chemicals in the explosion chamber, they become burning hot and then explode out the back end of the beetle. So if any animal tries to eat the Bombardier Beetle, they get a mouth full of burning chemicals instead. This way the beetle lives to see another day. When my husband found this one, he touched it and was sprayed. The spray changed the color of his finger to red for a week. If the beetle was missing one of the two chemicals, the explosion would not work. If there was no explosion chamber, the chemicals would do nothing. If there was no way of spraying out the hot chemicals, none of this would do much good. Remove one piece from the system and the rest won't work at all. In evolution, each piece has to evolve one at a time. But in the case of the Bombardier Beetle, you have to have all the pieces together to work properly, or the beetle might burn himself to death or explode, and that wouldn't be any good. This is a major problem for the evolutionary theory, as there is no way to put everything together piece by piece over millions of years without the animal dying out first. This had to have been put together by God all at once for it to work properly.